Thanks for coming back and checking in on Irvin and the kittens, seeing how things have progressed. Remember, Irvin is this little guy here. He is 11 and a half years old. He's a little bit of an ornery male cat, spends a lot of time outdoors. And I'll just remind you that the first time that he accidentally met the kittens when they were about 7 weeks old, he just immediately tried to eat one of them. It was a little bit of an accidental exposure. I am being a little bit dramatic, but he immediately attacked Berdie, and Berdie was traumatized for the better part of a few hours, and ultimately then that's how we moved them from the room they were in to the room that they have started to live in now. So I wanted to finish up with what was going on, because I think last time I told you that he had gone to the vet, gotten in trouble outside, and had to go to the vet. I showed you the doors on where we were feeding Irvin on one side and feeding the kittens on the other side. We slowly worked Irvin's food down towards that door, and there's nothing to see but when the door's closed. But I'll start off by showing you guys what happened when we started to kind of open things up.
So at this point, it's been 2 weeks in order to get to this point, get the food all the way down to the stairs. And so what you're seeing here is the first time that the door is open, where Irvin is eating food at the same time the kittens on the other side of the door are eating food as well. All right, so at this point, this is the other side of the curtain where Irvin is eating where you can't see at the moment. Two kittens are eating on this side of it. Everybody's kind of chill at this point. I think they all know each other, that they're there, but nobody can see anybody at this point. And so there's Irvin. You can kind of see a little tail behind the curtain there. So at this point, we have taken the blanket off, and now they can see each other. Now, the kittens had already learned that they can peek behind the blanket and kind of get a peek at what's going on with Irvin. So this isn't the first time they've seen each other, but it is the first time that the blanket's been removed. And so at this point, the kittens are really interested to see what's going on the other side of that gate. Roux, of course, wants to reach out, and Irvin just is trying to eat some cat food. All right, at this point, things are starting to get to be pretty normal. We're eating our cat food just feet apart from each other with this gate in between. We're not so interested in kind of like staring at each other at this point. It's not really new. And so it's just starting to turn into kind of the normal thing is to be around each other. And this is exactly what we were hoping would happen. The big question is what's going to happen once they actually are in the same space together with no barrier.
Where you going, big cat? Where you going, kitty cat?
We're really interested now and we're really comfortable. We're just playing in a box while Irvin's around. Soon Irvin's going to come get some cat food and they're just going to kind of watch and play and not really pay too much attention to it. Irvin doesn't seem very upset either. And so at this point, things are going pretty well. At this point, we're starting to get to the idea that maybe it's time to go ahead and let them meet in person. So the big day's coming soon. This is actually the second or third time that they've been in the same space together. The first time was in the theater room where everything was fine. Maybe there was a little uncomfortable meowing and maybe a little swatting on Irvin's part. But by the third time that they've actually been in the same room together, they're eating some cat food. Although Roux's not really into it.
Roux, you're not hungry, Roux?